Okay, so one of the things Holy Spirit was highlighting to me was this space of counter dependency. So what I've been able to understand counter dependency is that space of hyper independence where you will not ask anybody for help even when you're drowning. What we have to understand, especially as people, is to understand that adults, we still cry. In that space of big girls don't cry and adults don't cry, no, we still cry. And in this space of being an adult doesn't mean that you take care of what you're supposed to take care of, or you take care of your own responsibilities by yourself. No, sometimes you need help. As an adult, you need help. That's it. And we need to stop pushing that in the space of society and culture to say, oh, you don't cry and you won't ever need help. This is how we operate in that space of counter dependency, having that hyper independence. And a lot of times we will not ask for help, and we will sit over here and drown when we need help. And a lot of that comes from a space of not wanting to have anybody pay for anything, or you being able to pay your own way. So that's where we get so blinded by this space of between worshiping wealth and wasting wealth, where we're trying to be in that space of cup to constant grinding, hustling, that 10xing everything. We're on that because we don't want to have to ask anybody for anything. We don't want to have to inconvenience somebody for anything. We don't want to have someone pay for something for us. Not only is it the space of pride, but it comes from the space more so in the space of counter dependency, as that being weaponized against you. So when you needed help, when you needed and help, meaning the space of giving just to give and not to give, being actually blessed, because some people's definition of help is different. When you help someone, you help them in the intent to get them where they need to go and allow them to be on their merry way. Some people's definition of help is, I'm going to help you, but you have to pay me back. In that case, it's more of a negotiation, or more of like a contract. And sometimes you have that space on another side of it, where it's like, okay, I'll help you in this way and this way and that, but then there's this space of, because I helped you later on in life, I'm entitled to you helping me because I helped you way back when. Instead of letting you be that cheerful giver that just gives just to give and not to receive. So Holy Spirit was just highlighting that part, that not only does it come from a space of pride, but it also comes from the space where that was weaponized. When you needed help and when you were able to get that help, it was weaponized against you. You were patronized for it, you were downgraded for it, you were degraded for it, you were humiliated for it, you were manipulated for it, and taken advantage of, misused, and abused. So a lot of times this is where it comes down to where we don't want to ask for help, and that's where that counter dependency comes from, that